Only for a minute.
She'll be right, mate, you can see it. In the wind, yes, you can feel it. She'll be right, mate, you can see it. In the wind, yes, you can feel it. I know the time's been hard and the ground's been dry, but the rains will come real soon. I know.
So, you know, the world turns night and day. I do my photos how I do and create what I do. While you're here on this planet, you have to do the best you can and create when you can and make a better harmonious harmony in this world, and those around you. Try your best to live in peace and harmony. That's my philosophy. I tend to believe it. I'm the wise people who talked to me when I was being taught by good soul people in themselves. Some were troubled, some found trouble, some people learn from experience somehow, and they learn how to pass on their knowledge in some way, whatever it is. They pass on. Books, people who spend their whole life and they write one book, and the book is knowledge to pass on to the next people that come in line and find their book in the library or the download now. It's all changed now with the internet. But in the old days there was an internet, but they had courier pigeons that had a little parcel saying hi, and the bird would fly to the next castle, and he'd write back thank you, and it would write back, and somewhere along the line they came in communications and understood what life's about. Life is to live and live in harmony the best you can. Look after your fellow man, be good to you. Through the ancestors of time, they've got all these basically 10 laws, 12 laws, 613, whatever it is, 10 laws for humanity and everything. In some way, we've lost the art of understanding, but all knowledge and all laws been passed down through the generations of the writings before. People have wisdom in the sands of time, and the sands of time exist because knowledge is there and people know how to keep the world together now. I can see that the world is awakening and trying to get the world together in some way with the solar energy and looking after the little man and the animals and the plants. We've done much destruction over the last 2 million years or whatever it is, or they say 5,000 years or whatever, probably 2 million or even longer, who knows. As I understand, we go into the light and then somehow we go into the dark, we go into the light. It's a never-ending exchange from one extreme to the other. We have to look after everyone, therefore we will look after ourselves. That's the only way. And democracy has taught us many things, and they rule in a good way, and they do the best for their fellow man. Wage is not an issue, but conditions are an issue, and enough to eat and access to knowledge, and by having access to knowledge we soon work out how to put things together for our lives and let the world turn, and there are people who are employed to look after the environment. On the whole, man is very good, and good, that's man, woman and child, and the computers that are an extension of us too nowadays, and the cameras, and the recording equipment, and the lights in the houses to light the way in the night time. Once we were cavemen, and someone lit a candle, a fire, and they came out to see the fire. To keep them all there, they sang a few words, and they stayed, and they all chanted the same words and same songs, and it came through history until this present day. Present day is when you're seeing this. Time is a traveller, and it travels forward. Let's not lose sight that we are all individuals, but we care for each other. And that is how life is, and life should always be perpetuated. And defend the right for the right of freedom, the right to work together for the common good, the right, in some ways, democracy, but the rulers nowadays are very good. They look after the common man, but we have to look after the whole flock and the whole. There's good and bad in the world. I know the oceans in this current time are full of pollution, but the people are awakening to the understanding that they have to clean up the environment. It's like a house, you know. If you don't clean up the house, it soon builds, the dust builds. But you can't leave everything on one person's shoulder. You need other people to help you in your environment and your network. Networking is what it's all about. And by selling and trading is a means to make a living that you're occupied and produce something and you give it to someone else and they produce and they give you something back. If it's an artwork or music or repairing things. Nowadays repairing has gone to the washboard a bit. It's not the same as it was. But it will be again. This is Sam Green and the Time Machine. The artist Sam Green and the Time Machine. Signing off, and I'll catch you another time. Thank you. Green bits in my coffee, green bits late at night, green bits in the morning, will I ever get it right? Green bits, yes, I love you, green bits, nature too, green bits says I love you, thank you, here you are.